Very good afternoon and heartiest welcome to the Harkari International Science, Arts, Literature Congress on 21st July 2023, organized by ICSA Turkey. I am Dr. Sanghamitra Adho, Associate Professor in Geography, Kollani Mohavidyalaya, West Bengal, India, feeling honored to present my paper on environmental impact of particulate matter pollution over Indian megacities towards sustainable urban development. Particulate matter is a complex mixture of airborne solid particles and liquid droplets composed of black carbon, metals, soil, or crustal material, acids such as nitrates and sulfates, ammonium, water, and organic chemicals. These particles are grouped as coarse, fine, ultrafine, or nanoparticles. They are small enough that they can enter a person's lungs and cause adverse health problems. They can be divided into coarse particles or PM10 range in diameter from 2.5 to 10 microns, fine particles or 2.5, smoke and haze have diameters less than 2.5 microns, and ultrafine particles PM1, which include dust and combustion particles and have diameters less than 1 micron. There are natural particulates which originate from volcanoes, dust storm, phytoplankton, forest and grassland fires, living vegetation, and sea spray. Anthropogenic particulates originate from burning wood and fossil fuels, agriculture and industrial processes, construction and demolition activities, incinerating waste and smelting metals, and entrainment of road dust into the air. Indian megacities with greater than 10 million population like Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Bengaluru, Chennai and Hyderabad and other similar cities are widely overpopulated and are still expanding, which has put a strain on the operation of the fundamental public services and the environment. As a result, these cities fall short of health-based criteria, especially given the problem of particulate matter pollution brought on by traffic and industrial emissions. Particulate pollution also contributes to the greenhouse effect, which prevents heat from leaving the planet Earth. The oceans themselves acidify due to carbon dioxide particulates which harm sea life. In 2021, in response to the increases in quantity of air pollution impacts, the World Health Organization updated the PM 2.5 annual mean air quality guideline to 5 micron per cubic meter. India was home to 11 of the 15 most polluted cities in Central and South Asia in 2021. Particulate matter 10 includes dust from construction sites, landfills, agriculture, wildfires, waste burning, industrial sources, wind-blown dust from open lands, pollen and fragments of bacteria. Indoor sources of PM10 are cooking, some cleaning activities, combustion activities, burning candles, use of fireplaces, use of unvented space heaters, kerosene heaters, and tobacco and other smoking products. Biological contaminants, animals, pests, plants, mold, printers, and indoor chemical reactions. PM10 particles are teeny enough to enter the throat and lungs of any person. High PM10 levels may cause eyes to sting, noses to flow, and coughing. When PM10 levels are high, those with heart and lung diseases may have increased symptoms. Wheezing, chest tightness, or breathing problems are examples of these symptoms. People may avoid being outdoors in the smoke or dust if particulate matter 10 particle levels are high, and closing the windows and doors. If he or she has asthma, he should follow the asthma action plan. Anybody can comply with a treatment plan if he or she has a lung or heart issue. and people can consult the doctors or dial a nurse if concerned about symptoms. Vehicular emissions are the largest sources of nitrogen dioxide in cities, followed by power plants, diesel powered, heavy construction equipments, and other movable engines, and industrial boilers. Venting the nitrogen dioxide sources to the outdoors and assuring that combustion appliances are correctly installed, used, and maintained are the most effective measures to reduce exposures. Gas appliances should be properly adjusted. Proper fuel in kerosene space heaters can be used. We should install and use an exhaust fan vented to outdoors over gas stoves. Flues should be opened when fireplaces are in use. Base metal smelters, fossil fuel electric power plants, upstream oil and gas industry like natural gas plants, oil sands, and other industrial sources like cement plants, petroleum refineries, pulp and paper mills are the source of sulfur dioxides. Transportation sources are ships, off-road diesel vehicles, and natural sources include phytoplanktons, volcanoes, and fires. Sulfur dioxide can convert to acids in the atmosphere and come down from the atmosphere in rain, snow, or fog, or as dry particles. These atmospheric deposition can damage vegetation, affect soils, acidify lakes and streams, and ruin memorials, buildings, and statues at our national cultural monuments. Dimethyl sulfate or DMS is the largest natural source of sulfur for the atmosphere, which is the most abundant biological sulfur compound in the oceans created by phytoplanktons. As a result of its reaction with hydroxyl radicals, sulfuric acid or H2SO4 is formed starting from sulfur dioxide and methyl sulfonic acid or MSA, which play a major role in the formation of natural particles or aerosols and clouds over the oceans. Physical determinants of particulate matter concentration are weather pattern, wind stability or air vertical movement, turbulence, precipitation, topography, height of smoke stack, and temperature of gases. Larger airborne particles are removed by gentle rain. For fine and ultrafine particles to be swept to the ground, it takes moderate to severe rain. Light rain normally has little impact on pollutant gases. Nitrogen dioxide is washed to the ground after dissolving in water. When evaluating air pollution measures, rainfall data is useful. On windy days, uncovered dirt or soil may be blown into the air, increasing particulate matter levels. After prolonged continuous rain, the soil should remain put and the particulate value would be lower. The effect of sun ultraviolet radiation on an atmosphere contaminated with hydrocarbons and nitrogen oxides results in photochemical smoke, a brownish gray smoke which comprises anthropogenic air pollutants trapped close to the ground by temperature inversion, primarily ozone, nitric acid, and organic chemicals. Black carbon, a particulate pollutant from combustion, contributes to the warming of the earth. Particulate sulfates cool the atmosphere. Particulate matter pollution contributes to acid rain. Particulate pollution can also change weather patterns, cause drought, contribute to global warming, and cause ocean to acidify. The average mass concentrations of particulate matter increase during urban smoke events. The phenomena of high particle concentrations in urban environments are represented by the urban particulate matter island or UPI effect. UPII or UPI intensity and UPI-PF or UPI footprint are the two measures to quantify the UPI phenomena. Health studies have shown a significant association between exposure to particulate pollution and health risks, including the premature death. Health effects may include cardiovascular effects such as cardiac arrest and heart attacks, and respiratory effects such as asthma attacks and bronchitis. Air pollution was responsible for 16.7 lakh deaths in India in 2019, or 17.8% of all deaths in the country that year. Particulate matter aggravates conditions such as asthma, bronchitis, and emphysema. It can trigger asthma attacks and makes it difficult to breathe. It can cause premature death in elderly people or people with heart and respiratory diseases. It can cause future health problems in children. Poor visibility results from particulate matter pollution. Most hazes are not natural. They are caused by air pollution. Especially particulate matter scatters and absorbs light. Sulfate particles are very effective in scattering light, especially in humid conditions. The Great Smoke of London in 1952 was a severe air pollution event that affected London, United Kingdom in December 1952. A period of unusually cold weather combined with anticyclone and windless conditions collected airborne pollutants, mostly arising from the use of coal, to form a thick layer of smoke over the city. It lasted from 5th December to 9th December 1952, then dispersed quickly when the weather changed. The government medical reports in the weeks following the event estimated that up to 4,000 people had died as a direct result of the smoke, and 1 lakh more people were made ill by the smoke's effect on human respiratory tract. Air pollution control devices used to control particulate matter are cyclone separators, fabric filters, cartridge filters, electrostatic precipitators or ESPs, high efficiency particulate air or HEPA filters, venturi scrubbers, and fiber bed mist eliminators used with wet scrubbers. The central government of India had launched National Clean Air Program or NCAP under the Central Sector Control of Pollution Scheme as a long-term, time-bound national level strategy to tackle the air pollution problem across the country in a comprehensive manner, with targets to achieve 20 to 30% reduction in PM10 and PM25 in January 2019. It seeks to cut the concentration of coarse particulate matter with less than 10 micrometer diameter and fine particles with less than 2.5 micron diameter by at least 20% in the next 5 years, with 2017 as the base year for comparison. It covers 132 non-attainment cities which were identified by the Central Pollution Control Board or CPCB to reduce vehicular pollution. The Government of India launched BS6 vehicles, electric vehicles, odd and even policy as an emergency measure for Delhi new commission for air quality management. Subsidy is given to the farmers for buying turbo happy seeders or THS machine for reducing stubble burning. National Air Quality Monitoring Program or NAMP, 4 air pollutants like sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, PM10 and PM2.5 have been identified for regular monitoring at all locations. Thank you.